Welcome back to Animal House Calls on CP24 and on Animal Planet. One of my favorites, Sue Saraceno, Loyal Rescue. How are you? It's so good to have you back on the show.
Thank you. It's great to be here.
Oh, you're such a passionate person when it comes to animals, and you've done such a great job for Loyal Rescue. Sammy needs everybody's help right now.
He does. Sammy's found himself in a bit of a tricky situation.
Through no fault of his own.
No fault of anybody's. Yeah. His owner fell ill and went into palliative care. And heartbreakingly for his owner, and a little bit for Sam too, they had to find him a new home.
And it wasn't easy. I know that he now is with you, and he's got two great foster parents who are just around the corner. They're lovely people, and everybody's doing very well. But it was a long journey getting to Loyal Rescue.
We weren't his first stop.
Yeah.
So originally, people tried to rehome him with friends, and Sam was really stressed. And those homes weren't that experienced in dealing with a dog that was really stressed. They weren't able to keep him, and they reached out to us.
I'm so glad they did.
Me too.
You know, your first instinct might be to see if a family member or a friend would like to adopt the dog if there is an issue like this, if someone ends up in palliative care or passes away. Mm-hmm. But in some cases, maybe it's better to go to, I call you a professional, because you're a professional, passionate person.
Right.
And now,
experience.
Yeah, that's exactly it. So Sammy has developed hot spots because of the stress of what he's been going through. How's he doing now? You're right here. We're talking about you.
Great. Originally, his hot spots were about the size of a teacup.
Yeah.
Now they're down to
thank you.
Now they're down to about a toonie. So he's looking for his family.
Well, I wonder if one of the foster
this works
parents,
with Sammy very well.
If one of the foster parents is here, are you here? Come on up.
Look, do you see how a little refocus changes things?
If not, we can bring the foster parent up just to have a seat with Sammy.
Hi.
So it's so pretty. So it shows how. Come on up. Yep. Come on up. There we go. It just shows how easily he is bonding. You know, that there is still lots of love left in Sammy, and I'm afraid foster parents were too shy to come up.
That's okay. You know what? Sammy's only 5 years old.
Yeah.
So he's really young. And he's normally a quiet dog. This is an environment that sometimes throws them off.
Yeah. Cameras and I think that we
and cats. And cats.
Come have a seat right here. Yeah. You don't have a mic, so you can't say anything, unfortunately, but you can communicate with Sammy. How's that? Okay. And we'll carry on.
Okay.
So Sammy would do well in a home. It would take a little time to get comfortable, as Sammy is now with his foster dad. Mm-hmm. What else do we need to know about Sammy?
Sammy was in an active home and a really loving home by a single male. And he is a little bit more keen on men. He does tend to bond with men a little quicker, which is different for a lot of our animals as well that tend to bond with women. But you know what? He's not showing his best self right now. But he's
doing great guy.
Yeah. He's a Cocker Spaniel, either poodle or Wheaten mix. There's differing opinions, but he doesn't shed. He's house trained. He likes to go for walks. Okay, he sleeps in the middle of his foster parents in bed with them, with his head on the pillow.
My goodness. We may lose a foster family because Sammy may stay with them. But the nice thing is that he's a beautiful dog with a great temperament. He just wants to be loved and wants that to be permanent love.
Yes. Yeah. He wants to find a regular spot. He's been bounced around. And it's tough, but we're so thankful that his caregiver came to us and gave him the opportunity to find a great home, a proper fit for him, somewhere where it's going to be forever. And he's going to bring joy to his new family's life. And they're going to bring joy to him. So it's nice.
Sammy's a beautiful dog, and he deserves that new leash on life. And just one quick word about how difficult it is to surrender, but also how careful you are about the information that you seek from the person who is surrendering, because it benefits the dog.
We have a really easy... he sits so pretty. We have a really
Which
easy...
one?
Well, both. We have a fantastic... it's a really quick 4-page questionnaire. that we ask so we can understand what your dog's needs are and with their history and background, and then we can best help them.
Nice. Sue, thank you so much.
You're
Everybody
welcome.
did a
Thank
great
you.
job. You were terrific. The strong, silent type. And Sammy, I hope you find it home. When we come back on Animal House Calls, Dr. Judy Au, Danforth Veterinary Clinic.